Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ExQueerience Points Starfinder, your favorite queer Starfinder podcast. If you love our show, we hope you'll rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you consume your podcasts. Every review brightens our day and helps new listeners to find us. We don't pay to advertise any of our podcasts on ExQueerience Points, so we hope you'll recommend us to your friends and just about anyone. If you'd like to support us, we hope you'll consider joining our Patreon. We'd be lost without our patrons. You keep our mics on and our dice rolling. We've got some great rewards, so check them out at patreon.com/ExQueeriencePoints. Keep up to date with all of our shenanigans, streams, and giveaways by following us on Twitter at EQPoints. If you want notifications for when we're streaming our episodes before they're released on the podcast feed, be sure to follow us on twitch.tv/ExQueeriencePoints. Please say hi. We love chatting with all of you. Stay tuned after the episode for some more exciting announcements.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.
And our audio's up. Yay!
Woo!
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to ExQueerience Points. Yeah, sorry. Today is an awkward kind of day, I guess. Today, yes. It's a day that ends in a Y. It's an awkward day. Anyway, yes, hi, welcome. We are ExQueerience Points. My name is Kenny. My pronouns are he, they. And this is my fabulous cast. Our fabulous cast. This is the fabulous cast. Steph, how's it going?
Hi, I'm Steph. I will be playing our Goran Solarian. Navu Paleglade. My pronouns are she, her, and Navu's are she, they.
Thanks, Steph. Hi, Callie.
Hi, I'm Callie. My pronouns are they, she, and I'm playing Yzra, the wiggly vanguard jellyfish, scyphozoan. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Jelly boy, who doesn't have pronouns, or doesn't care either way. Wiggly and slap enemies. It's great.
Nice. Thanks, Callie. And Kelric.
Hello, I'm Kelric. I play Thrani Ecos, a witch warper ace pilot Patra. Both of our pronouns are he, him, and I have a squawk companion named Shimsee, and hers are she, her.
I have to comment, I love the background stuff. That's beautiful. Okay.
I mean, pride.
Yeah. So, you may notice that Mackenzie is not with us today, and I'm gesturing off to the side like she's in the room, or would be in the room otherwise. But
She would be down there.
yeah.
Nope, that way.
She's a rock!
That way. Yeah, that way. And down.
I had to unmirror it so my background was the correct direction.
Oh, fair. I never get the mirroring, and so I always go the wrong direction, at least the first time. Yeah, so with Mackenzie being out, y'all are still in the Brass Bazaar. Mm-hmm. In the aftermath of the huge ray of light and solar energy that has pierced through the dome.
Okay, Yzra, let's go. Navu's already over. Let's go. We need to catch up with Navu.
Yzra will follow.
I'm waiting for that 3, 2, 1.
And Shimsee returns. Oh.
And stop thief.
Well, so
Do you want to have a chase scene?
As long
Come
as
on,
we're
it's
by
time
the
to
enercycles,
run.
I think
Does it have to be on bikes?
So what you hear is the whir of other enercycles, and it sounds a lot like the enercycles that you have procured, but you know that they're not those exact ones.
Okay.
They do sound almost exactly like the same type, though.
They're fairly commonplace around here, right? Or are they like exclusively used for the near to well transport purpose?
The let's see here. I have to find the name of that group.
That's what I was trying to remember.
This Sirocco. Yep. So the let's see here. Planar scions. This is what they look like if you are watching the VOD or.
So buff.
Yep. Nice buff people. But yes, they the ones that you've heard from the Sirocco riders have a very specific sound to them.
I'm still disappointed.
It's like a Harley versus a Yamaha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be scarce from this location. It is best if we are not discovered here. Yzra will pick a direction away from the sounds and noodle in that general area.
I love that noodle is a verb.
Swiftly noodle.
Yes.
Swiftly noodle. Fantastic. New
Battle
sheet.
map.
Uh-oh.
Are those G-men?
Those are the different enercycles that you have heard arrive.
Are they prettier than the ones we have?
They are
Most
not.
definitely.
They are not inked, and they are not covered in different glamour type spells to get rid of markings for the Sirocco game. So
Token spell is permanent if you do it for color changes and stuff like that. I think.
Interesting.
I think.
It's permanent.
Pretty sure. I'm gonna double check that.
Okay. Yeah, so you're imagine, if you will, that this represents the alleyway of one of the bazaars in the Brass Bazaar, and your enercycles are in their stalls, and you heard from over at Pristine's sale place that she called out for help.
Oh no.
And there's a hubbub, and you heard these enercycles come up towards your area, and you see the Sirocco gang members riding on these bikes, coming towards your direction.
And there are 4 of them?
Yes.
Should we run?
I
feel like we should run.
I don't know that we can outrun enercycles. We could
drive
them.
That's what I meant.
Then yeah.
We can certainly do. Why do you have that?
What?
Well, I imagine you have the thing in your
Shimsee's
hand.
holding it, not me.
MC?
What?
we
Where's
steal-
Shimsee? What? And I look around, just feigning total shock. What?
I don't believe you. We should all be on the same page. Are we clear that we have just stolen the I forget what it was called.
Ada
The
Blossom.
magic.
Blossom.
Are we clear that we have stolen the Ada Blossom and are now being pursued because we are thieves?
I think Shimsee may put us in a very awkward position. We should leave.
We'll never be able to come back here now.
We'll be able to come back to the Grifter Bazaar here. Yzra's gonna go ahead and I don't know. I guess out of character. Steph, what's your piloting? Is it higher than 2?
No.
Okay, Yzra will jump onto one of the enercycles and starting it up.
I'll get on the other one then.
I guess Navu will get on with Yzra. Oh god.
Imagine hugging a giant jellyfish.
Yeah.
Probably really like, gross.
I'm just imagining ends up half like Valerian and the Thousand Planets.
Okay.
Where
You should
it's
you should
half.
have Navu sit backwards so that you can shoot off the back, and then Yzra will wrap 2 tentacles around Navu like a
Love that.
Navu doesn't have ranged weapons.
None?
and slash off
Navu's
the
all
back.
melee up in that
We'll
bitch.
get you close enough to hit them with your sword. It'll be fine.
Melee is an option
yeah.
in vehicular combat. You just have to be in the same range of the vehicle that you're going to be doing.
Oh my gosh, your
Mad Max.
black hole would be so effective here.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, we have plans. Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Plans.
Jump in on the enercycles and
Tearing ass.
yeah, verbiage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Tearing out. Tearing out.
Tearing
Peeling
Yes.
out. We are going.
Killing out.
That's gonna be
Oh.
my favorite video clip for a while. Thanks, Steph.
God damn. It's a turn of
Tear it ass.
I'm
Like you
bad
can write it
lesbian.
as Terran ass, like human ass. It's just so different.
Terran
This is gonna be
ass,
so
yeah.
great.
Butts.
Butts.
And
Yzra
zoom,
revs
off
the
we
enercycle.
go.
Full speed.
Mm-hmm.
Wild abandon.
Hold on, I'm trying to get some car chase music going. Hold on.
Can't hide
Steph
from
the
what has
Sith
happened, Steph.
has joined us.
I'm in the wrong one for that.
Love it. Love it all.
There we go.
Oh, babe.
All right, so you start your enercycles, and they are hot in pursuit behind you. A chase starts, has 3 phases. There's a pilot actions phase. There is the chase progress. So I move the vehicles to where they are in their things, and there is combat. So let's do this. Have both Yzra and Thrani make your initial piloting checks.
21.
4.
Fantastic.
Here we go.
I've angered the RNG
All
gods.
right, Navu.
We're going to
We're
die.
going down together. Blazing glory.
Hilarious. Okay, let me get a Sirocco count thing going real quick.
Yzra immediately drives into a wall.
So many ways.
Pulling the lever, crunk.
Run, lever.
I can have that lever.
Cusco is poison. Poison for Cusco.
Cusco.
I'm gonna go rewatch that tonight.
Oh, I love that movie so much.
It's so great.
So you can double maneuver, which can move you ahead one whole section. Keep pace, which keeps you moving one zone ahead. So let's see your DC level for that. Since you're just getting started, that's gonna be what y'all will have to end up doing. I'm gonna share this with you all. Did you get the vehicle chase?
Yes.
Yes.
If you scroll down to table 8-3.
Oh my god.
Sorry, we're doing a new thing.
Pilot actions.
Yes.
Cool.
Table 8-3.
Piloting actions right there. So the first maneuver is going to be a keep pace, and Thrani, you definitely keep pace. Yzra, you don't but
Yep.
good luck, because in banking around a corner, the Siroccos don't either. So
Okay.
Thrani's moves ahead a zone. Yzra's is still in front of the alleyway to the Asana Inn, and
Okay.
the Siroccos are around the corner just behind you. Okay. That's advancing, and there is some combat now. Yzra, you had your piloting check. You have one more ability check, and then Navu, you can do your action as well. And I will have you all roll some initiative for everybody. Perfect. Okay, Yzra. You can take some sort of action. You can do a ranged attack or a.
Am I within melee range?
You all are. Let's see here. Anyone in a vehicle can make a melee attack against those on an enemy vehicle with which their own vehicle is engaged. I don't think you all are engaged yet.
Okay. Can I roll a diplomacy check to shout at the people on the street to implore them to assist us by throwing stuff in front of the Sirocco speeders?
Yeah, go ahead.
First, let's roll, see how it turns out, and then I'll see what I say. 21. Yeah, Yzra will shout out. We're in the bazaar. What's the name of the area?
The Brass Bazaar.
Brass Bazaar.
Yep.
People of the Brass Bazaar, we need your aid. Please help us escape from these ne'er-do-wells. And then, just over the top, ham, trying to convince people to throw your waist at them and slow them down.
Fantastic. And people.
Totally not Yzra's voice, but I got caught up in in thinking, which is hard for me to do. So.
The denizens of the area kind of look on. The people who know what's going on go into their little markets and areas to kind of vacate the area. However, the tourists are loving this, and so they're picking up baskets and throwing them into the different pathway. Someone knocked over a vegetable crate.
Chaos.
It's a full-on scene out of Indiana Jones.
Awesome.
So that happens. So next,
full raiders.
let's see here. One of them is going to, let's see here, try to shoot at y'all ahead. So let's see here. And they miss. And let's do one more. Ooh, they crit.
Well, rip. Everybody's gonna wind up at the recovery hotel.
Yeah, right.
This has got no crit effect.
Oof.
Okay. Your inner cycle takes some damage, but we're still going on. So it is now Thrani's turn.
Okay. Thrani would like to. Well, I would like to use my. Was it Infinite Worlds?
Okay.
Ability to create a 10-foot bubble of altered reality in front of the enercycles that are chasing us.
Okay.
And what's the alleyway look like? Is it?
So it's basically a very fairly narrow pathway. Think of it like a one-way street with different vending carrels and shops and tents and displays everywhere. There's enough path for y'all's enercycles to go down, but you all will have to maneuver to make sure that you are staying on the path and not running into things. But they will have the same kind of problems.
Well, I'm going to create this space, and remembering what happened to Dr. Joe and Navu in that 10-foot space, have it pull down what is like a solar flare area. So it's just an area of really bright light and heat.
Okay.
In that 10-foot square that is difficult terrain, and I would assume the for enercycles would have to try to dodge out of it, but it's a 10-foot globe in the middle of the road.
Cool.
So either stop or do whatever they have to do to go get it.
They're pursuing you, so what I will do is I'll make their piloting check much more hindered.
Cool. Then I will offer them those negatives.
Fantastic. And Navu.
Graviton level 1.
Fantastic.
And are they in melee range or
No.
just in?
They're-
Okay.
So this happens in 3 different zones. They're in the zone behind you, and Thrani's in the zone in front of you. And that changes based on your piloting checks. So when you're in the same zone, you can engage with whatever vehicle's there.
Cool.
Question:
Yes.
if I throw a sticky grenade,
Uh-huh.
would that create more difficult terrain?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see. I was on the wrong screen. Pardon me.
My cabbages. Very nice. Very nice.
It's an 11, but I was aiming. No, what?
Shows you non-proficient again.
So plus 4 is 16 or 15.
Yeah, because stupid thing. Anyway, because I'm definitely proficient. I was aiming for just ahead of them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's definitely easy to do. You basically drop it off the back of the cycle.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
And yes, it explodes into a sticky pile and zone, and we will have to see what happens next round. So let's get into some piloting checks.
Oh boy. Do we need to announce what we're?
Yeah. So what action are you
action,
gonna
right?
try to take?
Speed up.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to speed up. Which is
You can do it.
possibly destined for failure, but we'll see.
Oh,
a crit.
yes!
22.
You do speed up, so you move 1 zone forward.
We have to celebrate the nat 20. Come on, that's amazing.
Yes, nat 20.
At the absolute perfect time.
Yeah. So what does that look like? Yzra doing this on an intercycle.
Yzra just wraps a tentacle around the accelerator and just twists it as hard as possible, and it just kicks up the front. Is it like a levitating type of bike, or is it
It does hover, yeah.
Okay, yeah, the whole thing just pitches up, and there's the big roar of the engine. Yzra's tentacles are just flapping in the wind behind, and speed, so much speed.
I imagine some of them are kind of bapping at Navu.
Definitely, yeah. It's not a pleasant experience riding on a motorcycle with a jellyfish.
Fantastic. What does Thrani do with their piloting round?
They will. I think I'll try a trick maneuver.
Okay.
So that's going to.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 22. I needed to hit 15 plus the vehicle's item level.
So, what kind of trick are you trying to pull off here?
So, seeing them and what Thrani has done with the solar flare, and then the sticky bomb going off, the grenade, Thrani, since we're at a corner, wants it to look as if we've made the turn.
Okay.
And in doing so, knocks over a cabbage cart. But then keeps pace with, or passes, Yzra and Navu.
Yeah, I think your trick can definitely knock over some cabbages. I would say that it would need to be a bluff to make it look like you're turning down an area that you aren't.
Okay.
But you can definitely create more terrain difficulty for them.
All right, well, they get a -2 for the trick being successful.
Yep.
To piloting checks, and then you said a bluff to see if I can mislead them.
So you get one trick move, and so
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
But they have a lot of negatives right now. They have the negative from the grenade, they have the negative from the cabbage cart, and they have the negative from Yzra's employment of the standard spy. So
And the negative from Thrani's
and the negative from Thrani's reality shift.
yeah.
Nice.
A lot of negatives.
So that's going to be done at a piloting check done at -8.
Yes.
So let's see here.
That nat 20 could not have come at a better time, Callie. Well done.
So they all are going to be trying to speed up. So let's see if that works out for them. Ooh, with a 12. It does not.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so you moved one up immediately, and then you can move one up further. So Yzra actually has pulled out of the area. They can maneuver out of the vehicle chase if they choose to.
I also moved. The trick
Yes.
also moves me forward 1.
Right.
Chase them.
We should be level with Thrani now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So resolving the everything that's gone on. You all are, if you want to be out of the chase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, yeah. I think we
We
want
are
to
being
be like
chased.
noping out. Nope.
I'm not doing the chasing, so I would like to not be being the chased anymore.
So you all have successfully evaded these Sirocco's.
Nice.
Good job, y'all.
Eat our dust.
We did throw everything we had at them, though. We were
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
We did.
whew.
Here's the kitchen sink.
Nice. For our first vehicular combat, that was not terrible.
No, and the chart made it really easy. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, definitely. I needed it to kind of buff up on the rules myself, so awesome. As you all are rounding the corner, you were able to kind of make a full circuit and make it back towards where the Asana Inn, the other side of the alleyway from where the Asana Inn is. And as you do that, you see that there is a botanicals vendor across the way, and the air in the bubble and around the area shifts again as it feels like another radiant beam is about to drop.
Oh no.
Swerve.
You all don't. It's not the same feeling that Navu had when they were almost struck with the beam, but it does get warmer, and the color changes to a deeper red hue as this bright and brilliant beam drops down onto the botanical shop. There is a hiss and a sound of an explosion, and then in the aftermath, people are running out of the botanical shop, and there is screaming. And that's where we're going to leave it for this time.
Oh God.
What?
Thank you so much for joining us today, taking some time out of your Saturday to be with us. If you are listening to this on VOD, thank you so much for listening. If you would please leave us a review wherever you have listened to us. And let's sign off going in reverse. Calbrick.
Hello, I am Kelric. You can find me on Twitter at Cormallon. That's CORMALLON. I also monitor the at EQ Points and at Cumanera Twitter accounts. You can find me here on alternating Saturdays, and you can find me narrating our Cumanera game, which is a Numenera based storytelling event with myself and Kenny and 2 other fantastic cast members. And I'm in a lot of other games, but I don't think any of them other ones are podcasts or live streams. So I think that's it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Cal. Callie.
I am Callie. You can find me on Twitter at the Grief Mop. I am also GMing for Roll to Fail Pod, though we are on a bit of a hiatus until some point in the future, which will probably be about 2 weeks. That is what I've got and what I'm doing. Thank you.
Thank you. And Steph.
Hi, I'm Steph. I am at Steph_Bard on Twitter. And when I'm not here, I can be found on my podcast, Fatales Cast. We just released, as of the day we were streaming, our first of 2 Pride Month episodes. I sat down with my friend Tyler to talk about the bird cage. And when this comes out on the pod stream, so anybody watching live is getting a bit of a sneak peek, because when the pod comes out, this will be announced. Kelric and I actually sat down to talk about Love, Simon.
Such a good movie.
It was so much fun to do, and please do come check it out. We had a lot of great discussion around that movie.
Oh, so good. I was just on cloud 9 after we did the conversation. It was so good. So good. You're awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
And yep, I'm Kenny. You can find me on Twitter at Punderdrone. And if you follow me, you will see every tweet about Black Lives Matters and everything social justice that is going on right now, because holy fuck.
Yeah. Hard same.
Yeah. I cannot not retweet and keep our eyes open. Yes, I do play with Kel on Sundays on this channel, Cumanera, and I look forward to getting back to playing my
Bunny boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say lycanthrope, but that's not the right term for this one. But anyway, yep. And so thank you again so much for joining us, and we will catch you next time. Bye. Y'all.
Bye.
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 Thank you for listening to ExQueerience Points Starfinder. If you're looking for more TTRPG podcasts in your life, we recommend checking out our sister podcast, Roll to Fail. They are 6 friends who have no business behind the mic or rolling dice. If you like what we create, then you should check out Cumanera, an adventure utilizing Numenera, releases every other Friday. This unlikely team is working for the Order of Truth to help communities under the influence of the strange and weird effects of Numenera. You can easily find it and all other recent episodes of our shows on our website, ExQueeriencePoints.com.
Hey there, my name is Sophie, last name redacted.
My name is Mara Sunshine.
My name is Joe Alias.
If you're like us, you love fantasy, sci-fi, and all other forms of fiction.
Also, if you're like us,
You can't stand that the entirety of those genres get dominated by incredibly boring and interchangeable cis.
White,
abled,
straight,
male protagonists.
Stories like that just weren't relatable to us.
So we started making our own.
come join us at Dungeons & Queers, a podcast where we play tabletop RPGs like D&D and Interstitial.
And focus on creating stories with diverse characterization and good representation of marginalized groups.
We try to tell serious stories in a lighthearted way, focusing on themes like overcoming loss,
Finding your true family,
And subverting your fascist government at every opportunity.
Find Dungeons & Queers wherever you listen to podcasts, if you're interested in hearing stories about people like you.